Hello, good morning everyone. How are you today? What a lovely day it is here today. It's warm and it's sunny and we've got all the kids over and they're all going to Rutland Water and going out for lunch and going to have a walk and go and have a play. So it's a really lovely day today. I'm going to be staying here doing some work. Jilly, hello. Sharon, Chrissy, Kaz, morning. Leanna, how are you today? What you doing? What you up to, Sue? What you sewing? Lovely Sunday morning, Niece Devon, says Susan. Lovely. Hi, Priscilla and Karen. And hello, who's on Facebook? We've got Tracy there this morning. Good morning to you. And another Sue. There are a lot of Sues and Anns, aren't there? Lots of Sues and Anns around. Kaz has almost finished the trousers. Expect to see them at the next workshop, Kaz. Patricia. Wendy, Helen, Sharon, Blodden. Hello. And congratulating a great sewing street. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a really nice time on Sewing Street yesterday with Susie for 3 hours as well. Then I got Joe for a couple of hours, and it was a nice, refreshing change. The strangest thing about it was not loading the car up with products and samples and things to demonstrate with, not unloading everything when I get there, not dressing a set, not taking everything down and not unpacking it all when I got back again. I felt quite naked. I hadn't got all my stuff with me. I even forgot my earpiece. Yeah. Kaz spent lots of money yesterday. Money well spent, I'm hoping, Kaz. Money well spent. Irene had a first cuddle from granddaughter number 7. Oh, how lovely. Hi, Jan. And waiting for my first client. No saying today, work is getting in the way. See, work gets in the way of my sewing all the time. Thankfully, my work is sewing, so I just, no excuse. Is it raining in Cornwall? Oh, that's a shame. It's lovely here. Lovely. Not a cloud in the sky. It's gorgeous. Hello, Raina and Jean BG. Off to Ballymoney Spring Fair shortly. That sounds nice. No, I didn't make it, Sarah Jane. I wish I had time for dressmaking, but I don't, I'm afraid. Patricia, no, didn't make the top. Sorry. Morning, Sharon. Sewing some bags for a craft sale happening in June. In the sunny Isle of Wight. Dominica Bobbin is still the same. She's hopping around, not using her foot. She's got an appointment at the vet's on Monday for a checkup, but I'm sure she's going to be fine. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome along. And Leslie, morning to you. Now then, I'm not making anything today. I must get round to making stuff in these live streams. It just seems that things are so hectic. I haven't had time to prep anything yet. We've got some new blenders and these are just beautiful. They're brand new, hot off the press. They only arrived yesterday and they're William Morris. And we've got loads of them for you. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit, so just bear with me if I shake a bit. There you go, just so you can see everything there. And Willow Bar blenders. And this is the whole collection we've got so far. I have a feeling we're going to be getting more of those in. I think they're going to be really popular. So colour-wise, we've got cherry red and navy and orange. Where's my orange gone? I've lost an orange. Oh, we've got an orange. Apparently we've got an orange. I haven't got the orange here. And white and sage green, light blue, pastel yellow, pale pink and orchid purple. They just go with so many things. Sandra BP says, morning, Miss Sewing Street this week, had a family shoot. Oh, that's a shame. We'll have to look up and catch up the blender. Blenders are gorgeous. These are going to be really popular. And they do, because they all go together really nicely, don't they? Yes, I shall be back on Sewing Street on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. I'm launching my watercolour fabrics range. So ours should be going out. The pre-orders should be going out shortly after that, so that'll be nice. And the Aurifil threads which match it, which will be exclusive to Sewing Street because they commission them. So we won't be having those on the website, I'm afraid. Those are just for Sewing Street. Hello, Fern. T says, morning, lovely sewing girls. Sewing bees, sorry. What have we got? Susan, hello. Delia. Very good, thank you. Anyway, what shall I show you first? We've got loads. Let's see what order they've gone on the web. They've only gone on the website this morning, so Kim has been a very busy bee. Let's take a look at Liberty. We haven't got the whole range, but we do have, that would go nicely. I'm going to save those to one side because I can see lots of things that they're going to match. We do have fat quarter collections of these, and I think we've just got 4, yeah, from this particular collection. So this is London Blooms. There we go. The pattern for the bag on my left. These are Half Yard Club projects. So the satchel is one of the first projects that we did in Half Yard Club. That one is a picnic basket that we did in Half Yard Club. That one is the retreat bag, which is available as a download on the website. That's sort of, yes, they will, Doreen. I'll show you those in just a second. The William Morris will go well with the new. I've got some fat quarters to show you. I don't have the vivids. I've only got the pastels down here with me, but they will go really well with those. Right, so we've got these 4. And this is the London Bouquet, these are called. So there is Urban Check and Palace Petals. This one's Charming City, and this one is Heritage Park. But they go together beautifully. And I mean, lilacs. Oh, that would go nice, wouldn't it? That would work really well. The pale blue of the new blenders, and of course it's Liberty Fabrics and William Morris cotton, so the quality's there as well. Those go really nicely together. Thinking maybe the sage would go as well. The sage would look really nice. Yeah. So those are the 4 that we have, and again we have had put together some fat quarters for you as well. We don't have as many as the fat quarters as we do the half meters, so just to let you know. So that's those. I just love the colours, and this one is, as though we launched this on Sewing Street yesterday, and Susie was saying, well, she's pointing out all of the iconic, like the Liberty buildings, and you've got Pall Mall, Tower Bridge, and London buses, but she says don't use it as a map because this isn't actually how London's laid out. And Trafalgar Square isn't as big as a post box. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because there's it's like looking at a Monopoly board. There's things that you recognise on there, I'm sure. Hello, Christine in Melbourne. And Darren, hello to you. The little bear on my left is another Half Yard Club project. That's Birthday Bear. Morning, Mandy. I had my car stolen. Oh no! Oh gosh, it's really inconvenient, isn't it? Even when insurance covers it. Pauline's had her car stolen. It's dreadful, and it makes you feel all, you know, somebody's been on your driveway and taken your things. It's horrible. Hello, Faye in New Zealand. Jan, hello to you too. But pretty colours, aren't they? We were saying that the pink that they've used on these is very bubblegum. If you remember those round bubble gums that we used to have when I was younger anyway, and they were wrapped up in like sweetie paper. Really good for your teeth. But that's what it reminded us of because of the colour of it. So just those 4 in those today. We've got some William Morris fabrics as well, actually. I'll show you those in just a second. Hi Fran, hi Susan. So that's those. These were really popular on Sewing Street yesterday. I mean, if you want the rest of the collection, they've got the whole 15-piece set on there. I think they've still got some left. Yes, Deirdre, I did a little girl's dress with shirring elastic. It's on YouTube. And I do explain in that, I think it's a while ago, but I do explain in that tips for getting the elastic to go tight. And how to wind your bobbin up and all that kind of thing. So if you just put shirring dress into YouTube, it'll come up on there. Yeah, we've got fat quarter packs with William Morris. So there's just 4 in the pack. Which are those 4? Let me just have a look which ones they are. Oh, I've gone all the way down there. Oh, maybe I'm on page 1. They're all under new arrivals on the website. There we go. V&A William Morris Organic Cotton 4 fat quarter pack. but we do have the fabrics, or some of the fabrics on their own, and one a little bit different as well. So this is all the collection. So that's how the fat quarters come. And that's another one from the same collection. These are all by the half metre. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 by the half metre. I like that one. 12 sewn, adjustment made, fab trousers. Oh, thank you. I confirm the colour shown, the misty blue. Misty blue is like a duck egg, greeny blue. I don't have it here to show you, but it's not that. Misty blue is what the manufacturers call it. I wouldn't have called it a blue. I would have called it more of a greeny kind of colour, but that's what it's called. So I wouldn't say it was khaki. It's not as green as khaki. It's more duck eggy kind of blue, if that makes sense. I shall do a live stream at some point from the office when I'm there with all of the fabrics around me, so we can go through anything that any questions that you have while I'm there. I don't know when. Don't know when I'm going to be able to do that, but I shall do that at some point. Right, so, but this is a lovely one. That's actually big enough to make into storage boxes, isn't it? I think that would look so pretty. But I love the tiled effect. Now this is by the half metre, so we're not going to guarantee that you get complete boxes out of that, but I just think that is so very pretty. And I'll just fold that one back up again. It's a very pretty soft collection, isn't it? So again, 4 fat quarters, which yellow might be a little bit bright. I'm sure we had a peachy one. Maybe I'm thinking orange. Actually, the blue, I think out of all of the blenders, I'd go for a blue with that one, because it really picks up. It's not exactly the same colour, but it's not very far off. So I think that would work really well with those. I'll just move those out of the way. That's a bit distracting, isn't it? So those are our William Morris's. Oh, a furry fleece. Oh, who is that? Fran's trying to work out what to do with furry fleece, and Laura says a neck cowl would be lovely. That's a nice idea. Oh, Susan. Susan's all a bit wobbly when she stands. Oh, I hope that gets better soon. I don't know what you do about that. Is that vertigo? What's is called when you buy lovely fabrics and don't want to cut them, just admire? That's that's being a fabric collector, Jill. It's a very different hobby to sewing. So a lot of people have 2 hobbies. They collect fabrics and they sew. Some people just sew, some people just collect fabrics. But yes, it is a thing. It's quite all right just to collect fabrics, apparently. I think it's a shame. I think everything should get sewn. That's what it's for. Hello, Janet. Welcome along. Right, so that's those ones. So again, those are the 4 fat quarters. And those are the 4 fabrics that we've got. We will have, no, they're not doing fat quarters on Sewing Street, I don't think. But this is my latest fabric range. So you've already seen the Vivid, I think. This is the pastel. So there's 5 pieces in the collection. We'll be doing it by the half metre. It is available to pre-order on the half metres. They will be going out this week, but the launch has to go to Sewing Street on Wednesday. But if you wanted to order from me, that's fine. You just won't get it until after they've launched it. So there's poppies. Again, this is a complete fat quarter pack, but there's one of each of the designs. I can't remember what they're called. I know it's my fabric and I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, I think that's Butterfly Meadow. Could get butterflies on it. And it's all organic cotton. So it's really lovely quality. That one's Pansies. Oh, Chris has got pastels on pre-order. I think you've got 2 orders, haven't you, Chris? So we're going to put those together. And that one, can't remember what it's called. And I think that one's called Twisted Tulips. But they're all very pretty, all very summery, and again, really nice quality. And all from my watercolour paintings. And the prints are quite small on these, so Nice if you're quilting, if you're cutting into these and patchworking them back together again, you're not going to lose too much of the design for most of your patchwork pieces as well. And we do have the pastels from the William Morris blenders that go really well. Look at that with the lilac and the pale pink. It's beautiful. It's as if we designed them to go together. Of course the white's going to go, and the sage. I think you get very different looks, don't you? If you were to put that on the pink, all the pinks pop on it. When you put it on the sage, it becomes a little bit more muted, a little bit, less loud. And then I'd go for a lilac with that one, or actually the sage. Again, just it matches perfectly with the leaves, but it looks very different. Or I tell you what would really pop on the navy, and that really stands out. So imagine if you were to make a quilt and then have a sashing or your binding made from that, wouldn't the fabric really stand out on that? That one works really well with it as well. And even on the dark red, and actually with the poppies, that looks lovely. Again, you've got the greens on there, so sage would go really well. I just love mixing and matching them like this. It's so much fun. See, the yellow one goes with that one. And I think particularly because they're all florals and they're all small prints, I don't know if I'd use them together. They kind of blend into each other. I think they need just breaking up a little bit. So the blenders would go really, really well, I think, with any of them. That just creates a completely different look when you put a different colour blender behind them. If you wanted one to go with the whole range, I'd either go, I think, for the lilac or the purple. The lilac or the pink, because they go with practically everything. Oh, thank you, Julie. I'm glad you like it. I will be showing on Wednesday. See, that's nice. My original paintings, if I can find them. I was explaining to Beatrix, my granddaughter, this morning about the process, because I said I'll be launching these on the TV on Wednesday. She said, I'm going on the telly, and I says, yeah, I will be showing my original watercolour paintings, scribblings, if I can find them, because it's so long ago, because these take about 18 months, maybe a little bit more, to actually, from kind of painting them to being produced. There's a lot of backwards and forwards, that a lot of design goes into them, and then they send samples over and have to approve that, and then they go back again. So yes, it takes a long time to do something like this. Thank you, Eva. I'm glad you like them. Make a lovely quilt for my granddaughter to take to uni. That's a nice idea, Trish. Thank you, Linda. She's a beautiful. I'm going to get these all out again in a minute, so I don't know why I'm being so tidy with those. So that's the pastels. We do have the vivid available as well, which are similar prints but bolder colours, more blacks and purples than pastels and lilacs in that one. Playing with fabric. Love it, T. Love doing that. Perks of the job. It's one thing that we do when we get new fabrics in at the office, because obviously they all arrive on bolt after bolt after bolt. We take all of the plains, or take the bolt over to the plain section and just hold them up against, oh, that goes with that and that goes with that. It's nice to mix and match them like that. The floral bag over my left shoulder, that is a satchel in the Rosal tapestry fabric, which is a Half Yard Club project. Oh, hi, Bob. Sitting outside in the sunshine. Right. So that's those. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I can't remember. I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was about to say and I forgot. She's doing all right, Claire. She's still the same. Thank you. Still limping, not using her leg. Just been choosing colours for my zip storage case. Hopeless in colours. Oh, really, Janet? Thing is, if you put them together and you think they work, it's right, isn't it? Now I've got more florals. These are very different to my florals. Let me see if I can find these on the website so I know what they're called. Got so much new stuff coming in at the moment. It's crazy. And this is cutting back. We've got so much fabric we decided we weren't going to buy any more in. Then we just keep seeing things that we like. So That all goes out the window. Flower market. Oh, we did flower market last year, didn't we? With tulips, pansies and chrysanthemums. So this is bouquet. So it's got loads of flowers in this one. And, oh, so I've just switched myself off. And I think I'd go yellow. Or the pale, or the navy. Navy looks nice. Oh, no, the claret. Is it claret? Can't remember what that was called. That's the one I'd go for. Because I don't know about you, but I always buy planes or blenders or mixers to go with the pattern. Because even if I'm making a bag and it's all one fabric, it's going to need a lining. I might want a contrast flap. I might want contrast straps on them. So I always bear in mind that I'm going to need a plane to go with whatever pattern that I have. The pocket wall hanging is the next project for the Half Yard Club. Who is that? Marilyn. So that's going to be on the website on the 15th. So not long to go, is it? Where are we now? It's the 12th already today. So that's that. And then, love this one. This is what I thought my lawn would look like this year. I've probably got 20 out of my 200 daffodils growing. So yeah, kind of get in there. But next year my lawn is going to look like this. So that's daffodils. Then we have echinacea. Got to be, hasn't it? It just picks up on the red, exactly the same colour as the red in the middle of the flower. That really stands out. Oh, actually, no, white. White looks lovely. Look at that. And the nice thing with these blenders is they don't fight with the fabric. So it's more interesting than a plain because it's got the print on there. But it's a... So that's like a white on white or a red on red. They're the same colour, so they don't really stand out too much, or they don't overpower your pattern fabric. So yeah, that's that one. I'd have to have gone to pastas now. I'm not seeing anything for what she did. Oh really? Oh, I want loads of daffodils next year. Tyler spent so much time planting them. We've got to have loads of daffodils for next year. But I think those are lovely. And bright and fun, and I don't know, we'd make from them. A nice shirt, I think, would look lovely in those. Hi Susan, how are you? Oh, two Susans together. Susan in Bolton, and then Susan who loves daffodils. And yeah, Easter next weekend. I know it's come around quickly. We're doing an Easter egg hunt this afternoon when the kids get back. Oh, thank you, Wendy. She was lovely on Sewing Street yesterday. You never know, they might ask me to do some more. I think, who was off? I think Stuart was off ill. He's doing something anyway. So I could only cover him for one day, but I really enjoyed it. It made a nice change. I know you used to do Seamless Sunday on Create and Craft, but I haven't. Sewing Street's different. They know what they're talking about there, and I haven't been there as a presenter for 5 years, so it was really nice. So the producer Ben, and Bruce director, although I'd worked with them as a guest, I'd never actually worked with them as a presenter. So that was really nice as well. I had a very nice time. Very nice time. Right. Oh, these are really different. So we ordered a lot of these at the trade fair in February at Stitchers. And then forgot, because they bring all of these fabrics in and they say, oh, this one's coming out in April, this one's May, this is June's, and we go, yeah, we'll have that, and then they start arriving because we forget what we've ordered. I think Kim has got a spreadsheet, but I just forget everything, and then these things pop on the doorstep and it's, oh, that's really lovely. Let me just see if I can find it. There we go. Mosaic flowers and birds in blue and in red. Aren't they just lovely? Let me show you a little bit closer. So it's like mosaic tiles. I think they're really unusual. Specs case, small purse, zipper, cosmetic bags, loads of things you can do with these. Saw a thing about a father making fabric eggs with bells for his daughter who had poor vision. That's a lovely idea. It's a lovely idea. But yeah, these are just really different. And again, mixer-wise, the red with the red, It's almost like it was a plan. And then the navy with the blue, that's nice, isn't it? Do like that. It kind of changes the look of the print when you put the mixer with it, doesn't it? That's beautiful. So it's got a bit of yellow in it. Not quite the right yellow, but different look again. But I do like that. I like those two both together. Hello, Lorraine. So no, we're almost there. We've got so much to show. So much new fabric. Oh, it does look Christmassy, actually, doesn't it? Be with us before you know it. And actually, that goes nicely with the blue as well. Picks up on the blue from that. Or more neutrals would work really well as well. Just got a bit of that lying around. I wonder if that would. Nah. No, not that one. What about the red one? No, it's not a gingham type of fabric, is it? The mosaic would be good for hex patchwork with plain fabric as a stained glass leading. That's a nice idea. Hello, Leslie. I had to try and distract my thoughts. My niece lost a battle to cancer last night. Oh, I'm so sorry, Leslie. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's take your mind away from things just for a short while. I know it won't last for long, but sending out positive thoughts to you. Hello, Samantha in Morgan, South Australia. With the yellow William Morris blender, go with the daffodils. We'll have a look. We'll have a look, shall we? I don't know why I went squeaky then. Perfect. Absolutely. The deeper colour, I think, in the background really picks up on the daffodils there. Is that I think it is. Yes, it is directional. There we go. Upside down, Deborah. There. We got there. So yes, goes really nicely with that one. I wonder if the sage would as well, actually. Don't you love playing with fabrics like that? Chris says, does anything arrive in your deliveries and you think, what were we thinking when we ordered this? It's only happened once. I'm not going to say what range it is because it ended up being really popular. But yeah, this stuff turned up and I looked at Kim and she says, I wouldn't have ordered that. Well, I wouldn't have ordered that either. But we obviously did. But it was a good decision because it did actually sell very well. So, right, that's that. That's daffodils and mosaics. Love all these fabrics. None of these, Chris, are any of the ones that turned up and go, what were we thinking of? Would you, Kim, why did you order that? I wouldn't order it. Kaz needs to come and have a play. Come and have a play at the end of the month, Kaz. Oh, I should have brought it down actually. I think we've still got some places left for Susie's next workshop, which will be the 20. Is it the 26th, Kaz? I can't remember. At the end of the month. She's going to be doing 3 types of appliqué. She was showing me what she was doing yesterday, but she hadn't finished making up the samples yet. So there's reverse appliqué, appliqué, and then something else, all on the same design. So I think we've still got some places left, but she's going to be back again on the 11th of May, and that's going to be like a faux denim and Liberty scrappy cathedral window bag. The name of the yellow is William Morris Willow Bough Blender in yellow. Fran, that one. These are brand new. Oh, Lorraine's watching in the Maldives. Oh, I bet it's baking over there. I bet it's baking. Looking at me daft, cutting 3 projects out at once. Oh, hubby looking at me daft. That's a skill. Shouldn't be looking at you daft. That's a skill, Samantha. 26. Thanks, Cass. Yes, next workshop's on the 26th. The one on the 11th isn't on the website yet, but I just thought to give you a prior warning that that's when the next one's going to be. And that, at the moment, is all we've got booked in. Right. That's that. Do you have a bit of fairy? Let's have a bit of fairy. Sandra's watching from the garden. Don't want to miss the sun when it's out. No, Bridget, no new poems. I haven't had time to write anything like that. I shall put some thoughts into new poems at some point. Workshops online at all. Jan, the next one is the one on the 26th. Oh, do you mean actually like a Zoom call? No, it's physically you come in person. And we have usually about 10 people, so it's quite a small group. And we are in Buckminster, which is not too far from Grantham in that kind of area. Bobbin's good, thank you. Karen, she's sunbathing outside at the moment. Still on the painkillers, still not using her leg, but she's happy. That's the main thing. Right, can't remember what it's called. We won't. Oh, there we go. It's Wyndham Fabrics. I thought it felt nice. Petal Pixies Sugar Plum. This one. That really sweet look. And again, it's non-directional. Big enough to fussy cut if you wanted to cut any of those out and use them as pieces of appliqué. That would be very nice. That looks nice with that. And that looks nice. Oh, pink. Yeah, you know, it just gels, doesn't it? Because you could put a yellow, no, that's too bright, and the green's not quite the right green, and then you put pink there and you go, whoa, that really works. That's the one. Have to look at Grantham and Bournemouth and get lost past Southampton. We're quite away from down there, Jan. Carol loves the fairy fabric. And again, it's Wyndham Fabrics. Wyndham Fabrics are such beautiful quality. Not making anything today, Christine, I'm afraid. I said earlier, I've just been so up to my neck in it. I haven't had time to prep anything. But I think that's a football flying around there. I thought they were going out. I will start getting back into making things. Any cluckage they're all away at the moment, Fran. I have to shut him away because my son's come with his dog who likes to chase chickens. So no, she's not laying at the moment. She's in the hutch going, not happy at all. Mind you, that one's been escaping. So she's I clipped her wings last night to stop her flying because she flies. We've got quite high fences. She flies over the fence that way. They don't mind. Flew over the fence that way. And he said, your chicken's been in our garden, and I'm really concerned because we've got cats. I don't want my cats to chase your chickens. And I wanted to say, actually, your cats are in our garden all the time and they don't chase the chickens, they're fine. But yeah, can't have her flying into the neighbours' gardens. Because they do big poos. Black dog poos. Yeah, fabric on the bag behind me, do you have it? Which bag? Oh, the yellow fabric. This one, yes we do. It's a Riley Blake, but I can't remember what it's called. But we do have that by the Half Metre Carol. If you search Riley Blake, it should come up. Baby blankets Karen's making. Lovely baby blankets. Right, so that's that. And again, another Wyndham fabric. And this one is Mushroom Mist. Isn't that pretty? And again, it's a non-directional. It just feels so nice. You know when you get a really lovely quality of fabric. Really nice to work with. And I'd still go pink. I think that picks up in it really well. I'm going to do the green. No, pink. Pink all the way with this range, I think. So that's that one. And finally, we've got butterflies. And again, it's 3 from the same collection. I'm still going pink. I still think that's the best colour with it. Out of those, anyway, maybe the lilac would look nice with that one. No, Leanna, no template for the birthday bear. I don't think. I can't remember. It's an older project on the website, but I can't remember whether it was one, whether I made a template for it or not. I don't think I did, but I can't remember. So have a look on the website, on the Half Yard Club website, and you'll see there. Let's have a ditty. It takes me ages to think of myself. If I could come up with a ditty off the top of my head, I would do. But no, I haven't done a ditty for a long time. John's going to have a go at the weekend brag from the Half Yard Club later, once I've got rid of work. I've only been sewing 8 weeks. Oh, welcome along to our world of sewing, Jan. I reckon we've got you hooked. Because once you start, you just don't stop. You don't stop, do you? Eva's cutting off fabric for the Half Yard Club trousers. We've got some more came in today, actually, which is a heavier textured linen look fabric. It's not on the website yet, but we'll get it on in the next couple of days. So if you wanted, you know, the lightweight linens are fantastic, and the linen mixers and the bold prints for summer and everything. But if you wanted a more structured tailored trouser, then we've got some heavier linens coming in as well. So just keep a lookout for those. Hello, Julie Jones in France. Welcome along. Oh, Judy says, so much lovely fabric and my machine is in for repair. Oh, this is where people have too. There was a pattern for Birthday Bear, says Laura, but he hasn't come back yet. Oh, is he not there? I thought he was coming back. Everything's coming back eventually. Everything will be coming back. The pink fabric is a William Morris blend. If you look on the website under New Arrival, Sandra, you'll see it there, and that's in, I think it's just called Pale Pink. Yeah, so on the Half Yard Club, they are gradually bringing back every single pattern we've ever done. So at the moment, I think there's about 180 projects, but they just keep coming back. So we've been going for, I think we're in our 8th year with 2 projects a month. So it's an awful lot of projects, and we used to keep them there for 2 years and then take them down, and now we don't. They never come down, and we're adding all of the ones that were taken down previously, so there's loads of them. And I was looking at bags, because we're having a bag week the first week of May. There'll be one brand new project, which is that one. That's that. Oh, we can't get hold of this fabric anymore, but there is a more bluey one, I think a teal colour, in the same print but a different colour, that we've got on order, so that would be very similar. So yeah, this is the new bag, and this one has a recessed zip which is in a box. It's all boxed at the top, so that is completely enclosed. So that is going to be a main project for May, and then we've got a week of revisiting different projects from the website, and at the end of the week we've got a bonus bag which has been made by Debbie von Grabler-Crozier, who is a well-known bag maker, an author of bag books. She lives in Germany, and she's very kindly said, yes, you can have one of my bag patterns. So that's going to be 8 bags that week. But I was looking back through the bags, and I counted so far 42, including drawstring bags. We've got 42 bags on the website. So there's going to be 43, 44 at the end of May. There's so much on there, it's crazy. I've jointed a dragon template. Any fabric suggestions? Thinking the wings will be in velvet. That's a nice idea. I just made my dragon from, I don't know where he is. He's around somewhere. I did a pink spotty one. Just cotton fabric. I think the prints are really fun. Sandy's love to say, if I turn it up any more here, Jackie, it's going to be, I'll get like the reverberations and the feedback and everything. I'm on my loudest here, so that might be your end. Mine's okay. Jill says Half Yard Club is excellent value for money. Thank you. We've not put the price up in all these years. They keep threatening, because have they put that on yet? The Meet the Team was going to go on, but I'm not sure if they've done it yet. They did send pictures over kind of for approval. Let me have a look. Yeah, because I'll say to you quite often, no, I don't want that one. About the team and who works for us, and you know who gets involved, and how everybody loves the club and all so passionate and all that kind of thing. So no, it's not on there yet. But if you watch out over the next few days, we've got pictures of everybody who's working on the team, and a brief description of they introduce themselves and who they are, and what they're doing and what they like about the club. So we thought that was a really nice thing to do, because there's quite a few of us there now. So yeah, that's going to be. I think you like that. I think you like to meet everybody, because it's not just me. I'm only a small part of this Half Yard Sewn Club machine. There's quite a few of us working on it now. Lots of scraps. Oh yes, that would be nice for you, Dragon. Just piecing, she's in the sunshine, piecing together some scraps and making a patchwork one is the best. It's a nice idea. Nice to put a face to a name. Yeah, it will be, won't it? Yeah, so I started seeing some of the pictures coming through, and I thought, yeah, you'd like to meet all of the girls. Jane's coming up to my 6th in July. Best thing I ever joined, an amazing value for money. Thank you. Do you want to have a look? So if you've heard of the club, or if you haven't and you're wondering what on earth we're talking about, this is it. So I'm actually signed in here at the moment. So I'm on sewing projects. So if you just scroll down, this will give you an idea of the amount of projects that you have. And there's all different types of projects. There's all different levels of complexity. We've got some very easy things like the quick make. So there's no instructions or anything with that. No, it's just hands basically, but a really quick make. That's a new thing that we've introduced. We've got smocking. I love the posy doorstop. That was one of the first things that we made when we brought it back to you. Maddie's pajamas. That's a gardening apron set. So there's the bag, and then this is a little apron, but with a cutout bit, so you can kneel down without your apron sitting on your knee. Fabric flowers. Those have just come back. Shearing dress there, look, somebody mentioned shearing earlier on. And then we've got the rabbits. We have guests as well occasionally. This is Susie with an FPP project for you. Dressmaking projects, these are actually with patterns, so you get one of those every other month. And then we've got patchwork, there's barrel bags, yoga mat carrier. These are, when I was saying about the bags, the sewing set was one of my favourite ones. I really enjoyed doing that. The caddy is called multi-use because it will go on a wheelchair, it'll go on a pushchair, you can use it as a huge tote bag. A card holder which can hold passports as well. Hot water bottle cover, dressers. We do a block of the month every month as well. So we're on year 7, I think, of that one. Carolyn Forster made a little quilt for us last year. So we've got toys, we've got decorations, we've got homewares, we've got quilts and dressmaking, loads of bags, well, 42 actually. The Wonky Street decorations are there as well. That's a doorstop. Delphine Brooks made a project for us last year as well. And, oh gosh, there's lots. So the first day that you join up, I've gone a bit slow, my pictures are disappearing, you have access to every one of these projects. So I can't guarantee that you're going to like every one of them, but I can guarantee if you like to sew, you're going to find something in there that you enjoy making. And all of this is for £5.99 a month, or £60 if you pay for a whole year. So you save 2 months basically if you go for the whole year. But look at it, it's just page after page after page after page. I haven't counted exactly how many projects are available to you, but this is like day one. This isn't something that you build up after a few years. You get all of it. And on top of all of that, so if I haven't finished yet, but I'm just going to go back to the top, you have tips and techniques. So there's all sorts of things in here. French darts, waistbands, some of them have got videos. Some of them haven't. Using shearing elastic again is there, look. Binding, and so that's building. There's something new goes onto that page every single month. Then we have Ask a Member. So you can ask a question and one of the team, or me, or one of the, or you, one of the members will get back to you with those. You have special offers on books. So you'll have 30% off any one of my books. When you click on these, it'll take you on a link straight to the Search Press website. And then you've got my blog. And again, there's more offers on there. I did an interview with Claire Louise Hardy the other day. So that's a video that you can have a watch. She's really lovely. We had quite a chat. She used to be a producer on the first few series of the Sewing Bee, so she's really interesting to talk to. And she's an author as well. She's written a couple of books. The Ask a Question is brilliant. Answers so fast. Thank you, Samantha. Yeah, there's a lot of the time when I look at it, the questions have already been answered, so that's really nice. Janet says there's something for everyone. Oh yes, we do a sew along once a month as well. That's just on I think I've got it sorted for next time. Didn't work last time because of the new software. I couldn't get my head around it, but I think we're okay for the next one. Linda's been there for 4 years in September. Incredible club. Thank you. It'd be nice if you could filter the projects on the star rating, easy moderate, etc. That's a good idea, Sandra. I shall suggest that at the next meeting. Good idea. Kaz's 5th year, Jane's 6th year. Must be doing something right if we're keeping you year after year like this. 4 years in September. Yeah, there's we've got around about 4,000 members, I think, and it doesn't matter whereabouts in the world you are, because everything's downloadable, so nothing's actually posted out. One of the reasons I think why they can keep the price down so low. So yeah, you'll need a printer for most of the projects, but you don't have to for all of them. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You just go online and download them. Sandra says, I wish I had more time. All down to me, though. I'm trying to sew a few extra days in the week. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet, Sandra, but I think that would be a jolly good idea. I did do a ditty on that one, didn't I? Unpicking Tuesday, Wednesday and sticking in a sew day in the middle, I think would work really well. Helen says, I'm in Claire Louise Hardy. Oh, Helen says she saw it. Oh, good. No, I'm glad you like that. There'll be more. Can you experiment with jelly vinyl bags? Jelly? I don't know what jelly vinyl is. Is that just vinyl? I don't know what jelly vinyl is. Oh, hi, Rita. You're allowed to oversleep. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning in New York, isn't it? Hope you're all right. Going to be seeing you soon. Coming over to our place as well, aren't you? Kat says she's going to bring you over. Julia said, with you from the first day, best £60 I spent. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us all these years as well. Got to go. Oh, Linda's got to go. Still packing for moving on Tuesday. Good luck. Good luck. Hope to see you Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here on Wednesday. I don't know if they put it on the... They print my schedule on the Half Yard Club Facebook page. Oh, Laura will know. Because I'm at Sewing Street, but I've only got 1 hour. So I should be back by 4 o'clock. Unless I end up doing a Facebook Live for them or something. I shall see. I'll see if I can, but I can't promise. Because the only thing is I have to get up about 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time I get back, I'm absolutely shattered. So I might not be in any state to do Wednesday, but I should do my best. I should do my best to be here on Wednesday. Olivan's been there since the first day. I know. Thank you, Olivan. And Elizabeth finally became a member, enjoying all of the projects. Oh, good. Thank you. I don't have a computer or print off the patterns. Yeah, you do need that, unfortunately, Sarah Jane. If we printed pretty vinyl. No, I've worked with it before, but we don't actually have any. We've got some William Morris prints, which is laminated. But no, I'll have a look at that. I shall look into that. Thank you, Dee. I'll do my best. Julie's going to go and have a cuppa with a sewing friend. Have a nice day. Hopefully going to sit out in the sunshine. Susan's going to be glad when she gets the sewing room back after a refurb. Oh, it's more or less done now. So much to sort and deal at the moment. Having a bit of a makeover in here, it tends to get very full of samples. So I'm clearing out all of this slot. We're getting rid of some of the furniture, so it's very bare over there at the moment. And then I'm going to have some nice new furniture in this bit, I've decided. I shall show you when it's done. I'm not showing you now, it's right old mess, but I shall show you when it's done. The hanging pockets will be the next project on the Half Yard Club, so that's coming out on the 15th. That's it. Really simple one. You know, we do all sorts on there. So yes, we've got dressmaking and things that you may think are a little more advanced, and then we've got some really, really easy things that if you just want something quick to make, or you're a beginner, or maybe you're teaching a child how to sew or something, then easy projects like this we do occasionally have the easy ones too. Hello, Anne. Nice to see you. Keep missing myself. I'm all over the place at the moment. Jackie says, I always say Half Yard Sewing Club is better value than buying a sewing magazine every month. I don't know how much sewing magazines are at the moment, but I think they're about a tenner. And there's a lot of adverts in there. Sample sale for charity. The only thing is, we will be hopefully doing the club on Sewing Street again at the end of May. We're having a bit more of a recruitment drive. The more members we can get, the longer we can keep the price down. So I'll need all my samples to dress the set with. So half-yard club projects, I don't tend to give them away. I wouldn't sell them. I'm not making money out of things I've made. I do tend to give them away, but not half-yard club because I might need them at one point. The green folder next to the grey bag, that is this month's half-yard sewing club project, same as this one. I can just reach this one easier. So this one's already out there. I like different techniques as well. So it's quite a simple folder, but it's got a zip that goes all the way around, so that might be something that you've not done before. And then inside it's got pockets and pockets and pockets and zip pockets and zip pockets and pockets and pockets. What's in there? Oh, who knew? And then a pocket there as well. So it makes a nice pencil case, somewhere just to keep your bits and bobs. You know, if you're going to a workshop and you want somewhere to put your pokey tool and your glue stick and your pens, and even your little snips can go in there as well. It's just maybe that'll go in the zip pocket. It's just a handy little thing. But nice for the kids as well. Something to take to school maybe. And this is another technique that you might not have seen before, which is like a faux chenille. So yeah. That's that one. So again, just something a little bit different, but I think quite a simple project for that one. So that's what that is. That's just because this is the main project. It has a video as well, so I have to make things twice. So that's the one that I made in the video. It's exactly the same, just different fabrics. I don't, yeah, blood, I'm going to take them out. That will be those scissors lost. Lynn's got my folder cut out ready for the retreat. Lovely. So looking forward to that. Still got a couple of places left on the retreat, which is the 14th and 15th of June at Coombe Abbey, like we did last time. So if you wanted to come along, if you've been having a think about it, we don't have very many places left now. So yeah, if you're free that weekend, have a look on the Creative Hideaway website. Let me see if I can get that up and show you. Come here. Creative Hideaway. That's it. So here we are. Oh, that's a bit big. 14th of June is ours, and it'll give you all of the details, what's included. We haven't got the exact project ready for you yet, but I think we say on there what we're going to be doing, what you need to bring, all your prices and everything, all of your different options. You can stay an extra night if you wanted to. You can bring a guest with you if you want to come with your partner and they don't want to do the workshops. They can just come for dinner and stay over in the evening. And these are some of the pictures from the last one that we did. The building is amazing. Whoops. We've got big screens behind us, so you don't have to get up and crowd around. You can see exactly what's going on. There's Rita and Castle. Rita came over from New York, and that's one of the rooms. The next time, the building's amazing. Everyone's going to be in one room for the whole time. We have the ballroom, which I don't see a picture of on there. Those are the small ones. But yeah, have a look. That's a creative. If you put into Google Creative Hideaway, then that'll take you straight to their website. And the company is owned by a very nice chap called Adam, who organises everything. So all the details are going to be on there, and you book through him as well. There you go. Mary Rose says the retreat was amazing. If you're thinking about it, just go for it. You won't regret it. Thank you, Mary Rose. You gave us a lovely review. Thank you very much for that. I mean, Mary Rose came from Ireland as well, so people coming from far and afield. Yeah, it's at the end of the M69, if that means anything to you. That reads it's not far from Birmingham, just on the outskirts of Coventry, Warwickshire, that kind of area. We tried to keep it right slap bang in the centre, so easy to get to from wherever you are. Mary Rose Cat says hi. She's over on YouTube at the moment, but she says hi to you. Helen says the retreat was amazing. I loved every minute of it. Thank you. No, Sharon, at the moment we don't have any more dates planned in. We've been talking about maybe September, October time, but we haven't all got our diaries together at the moment. I'm sure there will be more. And Mary Rose says hi, Kaz. And we may look at going somewhere else, up north, down south. Don't know yet. Leave that to Adam. I'll just go where I'm told. Rita says hi, Mary Rose. Anne's here as well. She says it was a truly fantastic weekend. It was, isn't it? It's really, really good. But have a look on Creative Hideaway. I'm just trying to think what pictures. There's some pictures on my Facebook page if you have a scroll back through some of the old comments. Oh, Lynn's having a practice drive tomorrow. It's really easy to find, Lynn. Straight down the M69 till you get to the end, and it's not far from there. It's really easy to find. Kaz is off to New York. How many spare bedrooms have you got, Rita? Yeah, you'll love it, Lynn. It's really, we had a really, really nice time. Everyone got on really well, didn't they? It was like, and so many friends made. So many friends were made there as well, which was absolutely lovely. I think I've had a few questions or comments from people who are saying that they're a little bit concerned about going anywhere on their own. Well, for a start, you're not on your own, because I'm there, Susie's there, Adam's there, Ed's there, hopefully Ed's there. Oh, Ed's got to be there. Kim's there, so you know all of us. And there were a lot of people on their own. In fact, most people came on their own to the last one, but they weren't on their own once they start talking, sewing around the tables. I think that's a wonderful thing. If you are completely on your own, well, you're either on your own or you're not, isn't it? It's not completely or not. But if you are on your own, you have something in common with every single person in that room. So you don't have to worry about what we're going to talk about. We talk about sewing. We talk about all kinds of things, actually, not just sew, but yeah, there you go. Kaz says we're only on our own for 5 minutes. Yeah. Rita says we're all there. Oh, yes, Fee stayed in the camper van. Yes, she did. Anne says the treat was amazing. Don't worry about coming on your own. No, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Jules says I was on my own, sat next to Mary Rose on the first day, and we kept each other's spirits, so really good fun. Yeah, it was. Anne says if you want printing, you can go to CLC Printers. Oh, is that for patterns? Sorry, I think that was for somebody else. Oh, hi, Nellie. Very good sewing week. Oh, a very good sewing weekend to everybody, she says. Where are you then? Nelly le voyage de sac à cadeau. That sounds very glam, doesn't it? Right, I think I better go. Oh, it's nearly 12 o'clock. Right, so I'll see you Wednesday on Sewing Street, and that's going to be Remember My Fabric launch and the Oracle Threads exclusive to Sewing Street, so I can't wait for that. I think I'm with John. I haven't looked recently, but I think when I looked on their schedule, John was up there, so that'll be really nice. So I can't wait for that. I've just got the 1 hour at 10 o'clock for that one, so I'll try and get back for 4 o'clock. Otherwise I should be here. What else is happening at the moment? I think that's it. Sounds like I have a dull life, doesn't it? I should be back here again next Saturday doing the same thing all over again. Kaz is going to be spending again on Wednesday then. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. No, thank you for joining me, Pat. It's been nice, hasn't it? Nice to have a chat. Nice to have a chat with you. So, again, I shall see you soon. Don't forget, if you're ordering any of the fabrics, put your half-yard membership discount. I forgot to tell you that. You get 10% discount off my website if you're a half-yard club member. So that's a bonus. And I shall see you as soon as I can. If you want to pop over, actually, to... what am I doing there? To the half-yard... to Sewing Street on Wednesday. Love to have some comments. Don't have to buy anything. It'll just be from Easter Saturday, next Saturday, isn't it? Just nice to have your comments. We had quite a bit of banter going on yesterday, which is really nice. So yeah, just come and join in. Tell us what you think, and tell us what you're up to. So that's going to be Wednesday on Sewing Street at 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to pop off. And it's all right, Samantha. That's fine. and I shall see you again very soon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye bye.